Listening to Machine Gun Kelly's newest album, Bloom, that came out this last month is one of the most bizarre listening experiences I've ever had. I had not heard of MGK until he featured on a rather bad Little Mix song that came out earlier this year. His rap was pretty awful on it, and so when I found out he had an entire album released, out of morbid, masochistic curiosity, I decided to go ahead and give it a listen. And wow. Wow, unpacking this is it's going to be a treat. I should get the obvious out of the way first. This album's lyrics are a good 60 to 70% about taking drugs. If that's your deal and you don't mind bland and asinine instrumental backings, then maybe you might even enjoy this album, but it's the rest of the lyrics in this album that had me creasing and scratching my head like a monkey with fleas. Our first insight into MGK's persona is in the first verse of the opening track, Gunner, in which he raps, "Still don't need no opinions, bitch. Most of these artists my minions, whoa." It becomes blatantly clear that he's one of those rappers who likes to rap about how great he is, which might be passable for an artist like Kendrick Lamar, but an artist like MGK has done absolutely nothing to earn what he's saying. This fact just smacks you around the face as well, given how shambolic some of his lyrics are. "I am the Alpha, Omega, came from Sonic on a Sega." Now how about these few lines from Golden God? "Award shows need an Oscar. They need my merchandise on Melrose. David Bowie of my generation." Okay. Let's stop right there. David Bowie got progressively better with his first 3 LPs. Machine Gun Kelly, from what I can tell, seems to have gotten progressively worse, when he wasn't even that great to begin with. And also, I don't get the comparison he's making here. Like, I have attempted to find out the similarity between MGK and David Bowie, and I just couldn't find it. It seems to me like he's plucked any old great artist out of thin air and said, yeah, I'm like him. This cartoonish complacency on Bloom is exasperating, if not comical, to listen to, but that's nothing compared to some of the just blatant contradictions and inconsistencies on this album. The song Wake and Bake has one of the funniest moments on the album when MGK says, "Supposed to hit the job, but I get high. Told my boss I quit cause I'm a boss and shit. Fuck this 9 to 5 biatch." This then seems to be immediately contradicted in the next song, Go For Broke, when he raps, "Gotta work, got to get paid, earn my way, work the third shift." Like, are you a hard-working, gainfully employed citizen or not? Who am I kidding? It's the latter, isn't it? And again, in Go For Broke, MGK raps, like, "I'm sorry, but I don't really feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, I got a new number that you can't call. I'm sorry to everyone who still wants me to fall. Hold up, you know what? I ain't sorry at all." Okay, we're getting a bit of personality here. He rather aggressively wants to cut people out who may have a good point, but he sees as being negative, so he's just going to do away with them. But then in the very next song, at my best, the very cliched chorus comes in. "I shout, I swear, I get angry, I get scared, I fall, I break, I mess up, I make mistakes, but if you can't take me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best." This is my unimpressed face right now. So you're not sorry for cutting other people out of your life, but get all salty when others do it to you. It's like in Machine Gun Kelly we see someone who's a stunted adolescent throwing a tantrum because really they're a stunted 3-year-old. The contradictions continue. This time, rather than being highlighted because they're in adjacent songs, he has done us the courtesy of presenting them within the same song. In Kiss the Sky, he raps, "Cause I stay up way too late and I owe a million favours," and then only a few breaths from that, he raps, "That's from years of grinding independent. What was at the bottom now has risen." What is it? Did you have help or didn't you? Are you showing appreciation for all the support you had, or are you basking in how you managed to do it all by yourself? Like, I just wonder at this record. I have heard some incoherent lyrics in my time, but this is worse because he so often tries to deliver these lyrics as though he's making a point, he's making a statement, but he's making absolutely no damn sense. That's all I'll touch on in terms of contradictions, but there are a couple more nuggets of comedy in this album still. I was amazed at the song Bad Things. Female singer Camila Cabello guests on the chorus as if to sing to Machine Gun Kelly, and she sings, Don't matter what you say, don't matter what you do, I only want to do bad things to you. So good that you can't explain it. What can I say? It's complicated. You know, I have to applaud Machine Gun Kelly for putting this brilliant moment on the album. It's just so meta. Who wouldn't want to do bad things to MGK for subjecting us to this release? And yet, I can't help but find enjoyment in how bad it is. Camilla is absolutely right when she sings it's complicated. It's like a mixture of Schadenfreude and masochism, and that, folks, is the only way to enjoy Bloom. Other just hilarious moments on this album include Let You Go, which has this Simple Plan-esque chorus, but MGK trying to act all hard about a breakup, it's hilarious. And the closing track, 27, he's getting all armchair philosophical about life, how he's not going to find any inspiration now he's clearly top of his game and the best artist in the game. And then the album ends on these lovely pretentious lyrics. What is a beautiful life without a beautiful death? What is a beautiful mind? How is our beauty defined? Is it for you to decide? Is it my duty to die? Oh, dear me. This album really is something, delivering ridiculousness after ridiculousness with each successive song. If you want to check this album out, I would advise you do so with caution. And that is all for today. Stay awesome, folks.